What's up, everybody? It's your boy AlexisMaurice. Honey, child, girl, I just got through watching the season 8 premiere of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm gonna get to that. But before I do, the real tea, honey, the real show tonight was Miss Vivica Fox. First of all, honey, you was slaying in that blue that you had with that little red hair going on. But girl, we all need to electronically touch and agree that your ass don't come up missing tomorrow, because you know 50 Cent is going to slay you for what you tried to insinuate, girl, what you tried to imply. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, put on some lipstick, pull up a chair, because for the next few minutes we're going to talk about all this tea, all this foolishness, all this shade that's going on in Atlanta, girl. So go ahead and take this while I take my first sip. You like this video, share it on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that, because you know I'm trying to come up. Vivica. Now, girl, you know 50 Cent is the queen, honey. He's the queen of reading. He's the queen and the king, honey. He goes on social media, Instagram, and reads people for filth. He was just fucking with Rick Ross earlier this week, and you gonna try to say that he's a booty bandit, a booty snatcher, girl, trying to insinuate that this cover of XL magazine, XX magazine, you trying to say that 50 Cent got some homosexual tendencies or whatever the case may be. Child, I got my phone in hand patiently waiting for 50 Cent to respond to what you got to say. But I'm gonna pray for you, girl. But you know what? You about it, because you ain't worrying about it. Y'all done already gone back to back time and time beforehand, so this ain't gonna be nothing completely new. But anywho, let's go ahead and start talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if season 8 is gonna be anything like this premiere episode, then I think they're gonna do pretty good without Nene. So you guys saw the video, you know, with Peter and this girl in Charlotte, where Peter was whispering in her ear and grabbing her neck. One thing I can say, kudos to you, Cynthia. You stood up to your man. When he came home, it really, either it was hot as hell out there, or Peter was drunk or high. I don't know what was going on, but Peter seemed kind of a little off to me. But anywho, I'm proud of you, Cynthia. You showed your backbone once again tonight, because you told Peter, this ain't nothing to laugh about. You are embarrassing me in front of all of these people. But girl, you not attracted to your husband? That's a little strange. Now, I'm not in a relationship, and neither am I married, but I do feel you need to have some level of attraction for your man. And I don't think that's some shit that I would put out on national TV. You said that, you know, you love him, but you're not attracted to him. We appreciate your honesty. We really do. But girl, we ain't even do all that. You ain't had to say that. And then Peter up there with that girl, he talking about move to Charlotte. It's some real thoughts in Charlotte. Don't you let that man get no apartment up there. Or what? But I applaud you, because you told him that this is a very serious matter. This is nothing to play with or whatever. You embarrassing me. You got these people out here talking about me. You know how people are, etc., etc., etc. So I would imagine this is going to play out for the remainder of the season. But who I'm really pissed off about this whole thing is Cynthia's sister, Mel. Now, Mel, your sister came to you in confidence about this whole video thing and about what's going on in her marriage with Peter. Now, it's on reality TV, so the whole world was going to hear what she had to say. But it was not your place to be spilling Cynthia's tea in front of all them sharks, girl, because you know they was swimming around just waiting. Cynthia already got egg on her face all up in everybody else's business last season, and now her husband thotting around Charlotte, North Carolina, or whatever, with some random girl in that video. And when I saw that video earlier this year, I was like, child, this is going to be a mess. This is going to be Cynthia's storyline all season long. And guess exactly what it is. It's her storyline. But Mel, you is shady as hell. You ain't had no business telling all them other girls what was going on with your sister. Then Kenya sticking her nose in people's business. Now, y'all know I fucks with Kenya. Kenya's my girl. But Kenya, stay out of girl in people's business. Although you ride or die, and although you was trying to stick up for, you know, your girlfriends, you know, whatever the situation that she got going on, that was not your place to say anything to Peter about what was going on, especially in a public setting. But Mother Sheree is back, the original OG of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. First off, Andy, all the Bravo execs, Carlos, whoever, y'all need to go ahead and give Sheree her peach back. Now that is just very disrespectful for y'all to bring her back this season and she don't have a place, she don't have a peach. She ain't even on the opening credits. We got Phaedra leading off the opening credits and then we got Kenya in the opening credits. If Sheree is back, give her a damn peach and she needs to be the one leading off the opening credits or whatever. But Sheree came back, girl, last few minutes of the episode. I've always said this. We can always depend on Sheree to bring the drama during the first episode of the season. And did she deliver? Hell yes, she delivered. As always, the last few minutes of the episode, she got to come and turn it. But Sheree comes back in. And Kenya, once again, was being messy, bringing up, talking about all the neighbors is complaining that Chateau Sheree is still a bundle of sticks. So we get to see that Sheree's storyline picks up right where she left it last year. Chateau Sheree, not last year, whenever she was on 2-3 years ago, Chateau Sheree still ain't finished yet. And according to Kenya, the city is complaining, the neighbors is complaining. Listen, bitch, you need to finish this house because you is bringing down the property value. Or whatever. That was funny as hell. But Kenya, you started it. You did started it. And then Sheree just semi-finished. Now, I don't know who won this. Like, all jokes aside, I can't tell you who won this battle between Sheree and Kenya because to me, it was a draw. Sheree telling Kenya or whoever else got any questions about Chateau Sheree, y'all keep renting, talking about it takes a long time to build a house. Girl, no, it's not that much of a process. You done been building that house for several years. If you ain't got the coin to finish, just say you ain't got the coin to finish. No shade, no tea, no shade, but it is what it is. Or whatever. And then on top of that, then Kenya talking about you getting mad at me, acting like I'm the one who sliced your air mattress. And then Sheree was like, I hope you can swim, bitch, because you live in a ditch. That just took me out when she said that. That just took me all the way out. But then Kenya came back quick now. She was like, well, I'm going to be moved to my house and your ass still going to be in your house or whatever. It was just a complete mess. Sheree said Kenya got mold infestation on her house. Just all kind of foolishness. Listen, that was funny. Kenya has purchased a foreclosed home. Now, I've heard of people doing this a lot. Or whatever. It actually saves you some money in a sense too. But it depends on how far along the project is. Now, Sheree talking about Kenya got mold and asbestos. But bitch, your house has been sitting in a condition that it's in for quite some time. Or whatever the case may be. If you knew that you was coming back from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch, you should have took out a loan. You talking about asking Phaedra and Candy and them, did I come to you for a loan? Girl, you probably should have because you should have had that house finished before you started shooting. That's just my personal opinion. We went. Sheree was like, this bitch got me fucked up, so we gonna see what's gonna happen on the next episode. To see what's gonna happen because all I saw was the glass going up in the air. Some water was gonna get slung or whatever everybody was drinking. A complete monstrosity. That's tonight we see the return of Trouble. Miss Marlo Hampton looking good as hell, bitch. You looking real good. And I wonder how many girls at that our launch event actually paid for some of them shades. Because you know the girls be stunting. You know, they be crafting and all kind of stuff like that. They probably walked off and stole some of them shades, ain't even paid for them, or used somebody else's account information to pay for them. Catch that dirt. But anywho, Marlo Hampton, welcome back, Marlo. It's good to see you, girl. I didn't know you and Sheree had made up, but that's cute. That's cute for y'all. That's real cute for y'all. Now, this part of the show really, I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that Todd is putting Candy in the middle of this whole him and Phaedra business deal. Now, one thing this show is teaching me, it's teaching me the importance of having your paperwork. I don't care if you are doing business with your friends. You need to have your paperwork. In my personal opinion, it's a wrap for Candy and Phaedra. But their friendship is a wrap. We see what had happened with Candy and Kim. We saw that. We saw that their friendship just deteriorated before all of us. because of a bad business deal. Doing business is friends, and then it comes back. Then Todd brings up on national TV that Phaedra ain't pay him. Now, I'm all for ratings and stuff like that, but Todd, that was something that I think you should have just handled off camera, and your people need to contact Phaedra's people and just be done with it. Let the accountants, let everybody else deal with that. That ain't something, and I know that you probably feel that since it's your wife's friend, or y'all are friends, y'all can talk about it, but their relationship is already strained. So you're pulling more strings and putting more strain on an already tumultuous relationship between Kandi and Phaedra. I didn't like that. I don't like how this is going to go. I've already seen the preview next week when apparently Phaedra and Kandi are going to have a discussion about what's going on. This situation, I think, is just going to get nasty. And I just personally feel that there is probably no coming back from this unless there's some type of life-changing event or something of that nature. But thank y'all for teaching me. It's reality television. It's a lot of fuckery and buffoonery going on. But there's something to be learned, and I have really learned. I don't care who it is, who your friends are, get your damn paperwork in order, because apparently Phaedra still owes Todd a couple of thousands of dollars. And then we got Portia, dumbass. So she's been in a relationship, I guess, about a month now or whatever. She buying him V-neck t-shirts. Child, it was no chemistry going on. There is no chemistry going on between them two. I think it's just all about he's there to collect the check, some exposure, and pick up his V-neck t-shirts, and he hitting the bottom of that pussy. Portia, just dumbass. But one thing I can say about Portia, she is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She may not be one of my favorites, but you cannot deny that Portia is beautiful. But she's so dumb as hell. She met the guy on Instagram. Really? So we just meeting random people off Instagram now? Not that he's a random, because he plays football, professional football. Anyway, Portia, blah, 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 blah. Boring, boring, boring. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Y'all just together for sex. But all in all, this episode was hilarious. And I can't wait to see the rest of the season. But most importantly, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen between Kenya and Sheree. Because according to Sheree, Kenya got me fucked up. This show was hilarious, and I can't wait for all the buffoonery. But I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.